Welcome to the class, children. So today in English I am going to teach you one poem with the title Ellie Telephony. You might be thinking, no, ki what funny name it is. No doubt the name is very funny and the poem as well. It is also very funny. You all are going to have fun in this poem. You will love this poem. Okay, you'll enjoy definitely. So you will come to know how one expert person who has the knowledge of the language can play with the words. Okay, so first, before I start this poem, a little introduction about the writer of the poem who has written this poem. This poem is written by Laura Elizabeth Richards. She was an American writer and she wrote more than 90 books, including biographies, poetry, and several for children. And one well-known children's poem is her literary nonsense verse. Just see the words literary nonsense verse. Nonsense means which does not make any sense, and verse means poem, कविता. एक ऐसी कविता जो कोई सेंस ही नहीं बनाती. And you know what is the title of that verse? This I am going to teach you. Ellie Telephony. Okay. So let us start the poem. Once there was an elephant who tried to use the telephant. No, I mean an elephone who tried to use the telephone. So, in the first 4 lines of Ellie Telephony, the speaker starts off by introducing the main character. Who is the main character of the poem? An elephant. Okay, and the line sets up this nonsense poem in a very well-known way. Anything can happen next though. She is telling us about the efforts which are made by an elephant in using a telephone. Just imagine, elephant is such a big animal and telephone such a small thing. If the animal like elephant will pick up a receiver, what would happen? Just imagine. So once there was an elephant, so she is telling us, who is she? Laura Elizabeth. She is narrating the poem. The person who tells us the story or the poem or anything or any incident, he is known as narrator. So who is the narrator here? Laura Elizabeth Richards. What she says: once there was an elephant who tried to use a telephant. Now the poetess Laura Elizabeth, she got confused with the words. वो क्या कहती है, एक बार एक एलिफेंट था, उसने क्या यूज करना चाहा? टेलीफेंट. She wanted to say telephone, but she got confused with the word. She used the tele of the telephone and fent of elephant. Then what she says? No, I mean an elephone who tried to use the telephone. Again she has mixed up the words, है ना? Ellie of elephant and phone of telephone. Again she has mixed 2 words. And one thing I want to tell you, she is a very good poetess and she is using all these words just to entertain children, to amuse children. Ki when children read this poem, they should have fun, they should enjoy, they should laugh. Okay, so we can see the amusing nature of the speaker's way of narration. It quickly comes into the play with the words. क्योंकि वो बाद में कहती है, no, I mean an elephone. Again she is making mistake. Okay, so these first 4 lines, have you understood now? Ki the speaker accidentally misspoke in their pronunciation of telephone. This is done just in order to amuse the children. And this same technique of playing with the words, it continues into the next 4 lines. मतलब जो poetess है वो जानबूझ के ऐसे words use कर रही है ताकि बच्चे उसको enjoy करें. So now next 5 to 8 lines. Dear me, I am not certain quite that even now I have got it right. However it was, he got his trunk entangled in the telephone. Now she is saying to herself, keep the words which I am confusing with, I am not able to pronounce properly. I don't know what has happened to me. I am not certain quite. I am not sure what I am saying. But whatever it was, he is for elephant. He got his trunk. Trunk is a body part of the elephant, no? So it entangled. Entangled means entwined in the telephone. Here again, the words, 2 words are mixed up. Telephone ka tele, okay, and trunk ka unk. So 2 words are mixed up. So now it becomes very clear that elephant's trunk it got entangled with a wire. जो कॉर्ड होती है ना टेलीफोन की, उसके अंदर उसकी जो ट्रंक थी वो उलझ गई. You can see in the picture, no? That elephant is trying to free himself from the wire. He is struggling with that. Now, the more he tried to get it free, the louder burst the telephone. I fear I would better drop the song of Elifop and Telephone. Now what happens? As the poem progresses, the mistakes get more and more pronounced. The speaker really starts to jumble the words, saying telephunk rather than trunk, जैसे कि line 8 में उसने बोला है ना. So this way what happens? In the last 4 final lines, what happens? She wants to tell us कि जैसे जैसे elephant ने अपने आप को free करने की कोशिश की, what happened? The sound it started coming from the telephone, buzzing sound. जो एक sound it comes out now because he was having the receiver in his, just see it is entangled in his trunk. So though now what happened? The trunk of the elephant it got entangled with the cord of the telephone. Similarly, the writers, the poetess words, they also got entangled. She got confused with the words. Every time the speaker wanted to tell the story, she mixed up the words and ended up being confused, because in the last 4 lines it is written there, I fear I would better drop the song. Drop the song. What is the meaning of drop the song? It means to stop telling the story. कि I wanted to tell you a story, but now because I myself I am confused, so I cannot. The speaker tried to tell a story about an elephant who once tried to use a telephone, but she herself got so much confused between the words elephant and telephone that she decided to stop telling the story. Is it clear, beta? That's all in this poem. Now, the most important thing is that what is the basic idea of the poem? Actually, this poem doesn't convey any message at all. It just shows or tells us about the writing skills of the poetess Laura Elizabeth Richards. How she plays with the words. She has used one figure of speech, personification. You know what is personification? Personification का मतलब होता है बेटा जब भी when a poet imbues a non-human creature or object with human characteristics. Okay, जैसे for example in this poem we see a major action of the elephant trying to use a telephone. Something that would not happen in the real world. No, कभी आपने देखा है कि elephant जो है टेलीफोन को यूज़ करे? नहीं ना. So these results can never be realistic. So जब हम एनिमल्स को दिखाते हैं कि वो ह्यूमन बींग्स की तरह दे आर बिहेविंग, तो इस फिगर ऑफ स्पीच को आप क्या बोलते हो कि वहाँ पे कौन सी फिगर ऑफ स्पीच यूज़ की गई है? पर्सोनिफिकेशन. पर्सन, जो हम पर्सन के लिए यूज़ करते हैं. इज इट क्लियर? सो फिगर ऑफ स्पीच इज पर्सोनिफिकेशन. और फिगर ऑफ स्पीच क्या होता है? कोई भी पोइटिक डिवाइस, जैसे राइमिंग स्कीम भी होती है, सिमिलीज होते हैं, मेटाफर्स होते हैं, यहाँ पर पर्सोनिफिकेशन फिगर ऑफ स्पीच है. नंबर 1. नंबर 2, इस पोएम के अंदर एक वेरी इंपॉर्टेंट टेक्निक हैज़ बीन यूज्ड. देखो इन द एक्सरसाइज ऑल्सो यू विल सी कि एवरीवेयर यू विल सी 2 वर्ड्स आर जॉइंट, है ना. सो देयर इज ए टेक्निक. व्हाट इज दिस? व्हेन 2 or more words are combined to form a new word, तो इट इज कॉल्ड पोर्टमैंट्यू. ठीक है, पोर्टमैंट्यू क्या होता है? फॉर एग्जाम्पल ब्रंच. ब्रंच इज ए वेरी कॉमन वर्ड. ब्रंच में ब्रेकफास्ट का BR और लंच का UNCH, ब्रंच बन गया ना. ऐसे ही जैसे कि मोटेल, मोटर प्लस होटल. स्मॉग, स्मोक प्लस फॉग. आर यू गेटिंग बेटा? जैसे टेलीफेंट, टेलीफोन प्लस एलिफेंट. एड्यूटेनमेंट, एजुकेशन प्लस एंटरटेनमेंट. Telefunk, telephone plus trunk. So this technique, it is known as portmanteau word. So this is a new word, new term you are understanding in this poem. Now see the question answers given at the back. First question is, dear me, I am not certain quite. Dear me means she is saying to herself, oh dear Laura, you are not certain what you are saying, or you are getting confused with your own words. Okay, so what is the speaker not certain about? She is not certain about her own words. She got confused between the words elephant and telephone. Okay, beta. Every time she wanted to tell the story, she mixed up the words and ended up being confused. So second question, what happened when the elephant tried to free itself from the telephone? Simple. Whenever elephant tried to free itself, the louder the telephone began to buzz. And next question, what does the speaker mean by drop the song? Why does she have to drop? Drop the song means stop telling the story. Okay, it means stop telling the story, and speaker tried to tell a story about an elephant, but she got so confused between the words that she decided to stop telling the story. Alright, that's all in this poem. Read the poem once or twice. Watch this video in case if you are having any doubt in first go, you should understand the poem nicely. Okay children, do the exercise. Take care. Bye. That's all.